Hello drama lovers, welcome back to my channel. Breaking news. What if the moment fans have been dreaming about actually happened in real life? A blurry clip, a crowded street, and two figures who look suspiciously like Zhang Linghe and Tian Xiwei standing close, too close. And then what people claim was a kiss. But is this a love story unfolding? Or just another viral illusion? It started the way most modern celebrity storms begin, quietly, almost accidentally. A short video surfaced online, shaky and dimly lit, reportedly taken somewhere in a public setting. At first glance, it looked like nothing more than two people sharing a private moment in a very public space. But within hours, fans began connecting the dots. The height, the posture, the familiar silhouette, and suddenly, two names dominated every comment section: Zhang Linghe and Tian Xiwei. For fans of C-drama, this pairing isn't random. Both stars have built massive followings, not just for their acting skills, but for their undeniable on-screen charm. Zhang Linghe, with his calm, almost ethereal presence, and Tian Xiwei, known for her bright, captivating energy. Together, they represent the kind of chemistry that feels almost too perfect to be scripted. So when the rumor of them being spotted this close in real life emerged, it didn't feel impossible. It felt inevitable. In the video, the two figures appear to lean toward each other. The moment is brief, almost frustratingly so. There's no clear angle, no confirmed identity, just enough ambiguity to spark curiosity and chaos. Some viewers insist it's them, pointing out specific details: the way he tilts his head, the way she stands close, the familiarity in their body language. Others remain skeptical, calling it coincidence, or even mistaken identity. But here's where things get interesting. Within hours, hashtags related to Zhang Linghe and Tian Xiwei began trending across platforms. Edits flooded timelines. Fans revisited past interviews, behind-the-scenes clips, and every interaction the two had ever shared, searching for clues, anything that could confirm what their hearts already wanted to believe. And yet, no official statement came. No confirmation. No denial. Just silence. And sometimes, silence speaks louder than words. But before we jump to conclusions, there's a deeper layer to the story, one that goes beyond a single viral clip, and into the emotional connection fans have built with these two stars. To understand why this rumor hit so hard, you have to look at the emotional investment behind it. In the world of C-drama and Asian entertainment, chemistry isn't just something you watch, it's something you feel. Fans don't just ship characters, they carry those emotions into real life, hoping, even just a little, that what they saw on screen might exist beyond it. Zhang Linghe and Tian Xiwei have both been part of projects that thrive on romantic storytelling, soft glances, lingering tension, unspoken emotions. These are the moments that stay with viewers long after the credits roll. So when a real-life interaction even resembles that kind of intimacy, it doesn't just spark curiosity, it ignites hope. But hope can be complicated. Because in reality, celebrities live under constant observation. Every movement, every interaction, every blurred image becomes a piece of a puzzle that millions of people are trying to solve, often without the full picture. Some fans have already started defending the two, reminding others that even if it was them, they deserve privacy. Others are diving deeper, analyzing the video frame by frame, convinced that this is the confirmation they've been waiting for. And then there's another group, the quiet observers, who aren't asking if it's real, but why it matters so much. Because maybe, just maybe, this isn't only about Zhang Linghe and Tian Xiwei. Maybe it's about what they represent. A kind of love that feels pure. A connection that seems effortless. A story that fans want to believe in, especially in a world where reality often feels uncertain. Still, without clear evidence, the truth remains just out of reach. And as the speculation grows louder, one question lingers: what happens if this moment was never what it seemed? Here's the reality that often gets lost in the noise. Viral moments are rarely as simple as they appear. Lighting can deceive. Angles can mislead. And in a world driven by algorithms, the line between truth and assumption becomes thinner every day. What looks like a kiss from one perspective could be something entirely different from another. And yet, the emotional impact remains the same. Because for many fans, this isn't just about proving whether the video is real or not. It's about holding onto a feeling, that rare, fleeting belief that something beautiful might exist behind the scenes. But there's also a responsibility that comes with that belief. Zhang Linghe and Tian Xiwei are not just characters in a story. They are real people, with real lives, navigating an industry that often blurs the boundaries between public and private. Every rumor, every viral clip, every speculation adds another layer of pressure, one they never directly asked for. So while the internet continues to debate, analyze, and imagine, the truth remains where it has always been, known only to them. And maybe that's where it should stay. Because sometimes, the most meaningful stories aren't the ones we confirm, but the ones we feel. Which brings us to the heart of it all: why this moment, real or not, has stayed with so many people. In the end, whether that clip truly captured Zhang Linghe and Tian Xiwei sharing a kiss, or simply two strangers caught in a perfectly timed illusion, one thing is undeniable. It made people feel something. Excitement. Curiosity. Hope. And in a world that moves as fast as ours, those emotions are rare and powerful. Maybe that's why fans held on to this moment so tightly. Not because they needed proof, but because they wanted to believe in something soft, something real, something that felt like a scene from the dramas they love so much. But reality doesn't always need to match the story. Sometimes, it's enough to simply appreciate the possibility and respect the people behind it. Because at the end of the day, the most important thing isn't whether the kiss happened. It's remembering that behind every viral moment are human hearts that deserve space, respect, and truth. So what do you think? Was it really Zhang Linghe and Tian Xiwei, or just a moment the internet turned into something bigger? Drop your thoughts below, but keep it respectful. And if you love deep dives into C-drama rumors, real stories, and emotional moments like this, don't forget to subscribe, because the next story might be even more unexpected.